going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. A body beat down here on this hump day afternoon, right at the 4 p.m. mark. Watching my buddy John over at McBean Scottish Fitness doing some deadlifts. My gosh, that's amazing. I'm doing deadlifts today. Nice to see you doing that, John. Even if you go light, do deadlifts, always. Just got done watching another channel that I like to watch here lately, Old School Fitness, and just watched his latest back workout. Both channels I recommend. Old School Fitness is spelled a little bit different. Old School is O-L-D-E and School S-K-O-O-L, and then Fitness. So anyway, getting that out of the way, I want to touch on a little topic, a little subject matter that affects me. If you guys recall, a lot of you have followed John over at McBean Scottish Fitness, or if you have not followed him, you've maybe heard him brought up on other channels that will remain nameless. And several months back, he had a bad accident bench pressing where he dropped 430 pounds right on his chest. Not a very good thing to see, and I've only watched it one time. So it took him a long time to recover from that, the physical pains and a lot of mental pains that went along with it. Having something like that really affects you. Having something happen like that really affects you. I'm lucky that I've never had anything traumatic like that happen. And but anyway, it took me probably a week, a month, whatever it was, to finally kind of stop thinking about that and having the vision in my head of seeing that happen. You know, we've all seen fails in the gym before, but when it's somebody that you know, of course we know one another just from online, but that's enough. So yeah, I mean that's a traumatic experience, and seeing somebody that you know like that get hurt is not fun. And another guy that I follow, Gen X Power, the world's strongest Marine, he was doing his final workout, his final prep workout. He was going to compete like in the next day or two, next whatever. It just happened like a day ago, 2 days ago. I think it might have been Monday. And he was working out, deadlifting, last workout he was going to do before his meet and everything, and popped a bicep doing deadlifts. Oh man. And that was on camera as well. So, man, my heart goes out to him because that's not fun. He's a strong guy. He's roughly my age. And he's a strong guy, and he's going to pull through. He's had other injuries and that, but that don't mean it's not, painful, both mentally and physically as well. And, I know he's going to pull through, and he'll bounce back, and he'll get to wherever he wants to go again, I'm sure. But it's just kind of a tough break, no pun intended. And so he's going to be having surgery on that next week, getting that reattached. And so having said all that, I used to have a 2-post rack. If you go back and watch some of my videos from like a year ago, you'll see I had a 2-post rack, and I had no safeties forever. The safeties broke on it because I was doing heavy weight, and eventually cheap stuff like that breaks. But I didn't have any safeties, and I've been searching for a power rack for 4 years and just wouldn't let myself buy another one and all this kind of stuff. So eventually, once I seen John have his bench press accident, I said, that's it. I'm gonna get a cage. And it's not that you gotta have a cage. I could have got better safeties from my 2-post rack, but at the same time I thought, you know what, let's just go ahead and get a new cage and get a nice quality cage, and then I got the safeties and all this stuff, and it's all good. So I did that, and all's well mentally. And then of course seeing Gen X Power, pop his bicep, and here I am fixing to do deadlifts. So anyway, I wish a speedy recovery to Charles over at Gen X, and it's good to see John doing some deadlifts. And I told John probably 3 years ago that he should have focused more on deadlifts, because he's a really strong guy, and he could just walk up to 400 pounds or 450 and just lift it like nothing. He don't, and no offense here, John, if you watch this, but the form wasn't that great, wearing big thick soled tennis shoes, and he just goes up to it and burp. And I'm like, dude, you need to work on your deadlifts, because you could be a real force out there, in your age group especially. And so now, he don't have to do that. I'd like to see him just do 135 pound deadlifts if he does anything, because I think deadlifts are good for you to do, because it's a real world movement, just like squatting. So anyway, long intro to the video, and I apologize for that, but just some stuff I wanted to get off my chest and kind of talk about. So I'm going into deadlifts thinking of Charles over at Gen X. So let's go ahead and start our deadlifts, guys, and we got 135 on the bar. So hope you enjoy the video. All right, we got 135. One, two, three, four, five, 135. Warm up set number 2. $225. $315. $405. Let's add a 35. We're going to add a 10 and a 2.5. £500. Oh, yeah, I got it. Yes. Guys, just like that, I pulled 500 pounds again. It's been a long time. Now you have seen me do it on the rack, a little elevated pulls, but from the floor, it's been a while. Wow, and that was one of the easiest ones I've ever done. That is crazy. I'm so happy to know that I can still do that. What that does, what this shows you is that, yeah, my bench has had to take a pretty good hit because of my shoulder. And, you know, that kind of hurts you a little bit whenever you got to stop doing something because of an injury, or because you don't really get enough good food, or maybe you don't get enough sleep, all that above. That's me. Depression, lots of stuff on the mind, and just lots of reasons why you have to stop doing something sometimes, or going for them big numbers. So, you know, I've been working on my squats, and I've been kind of working a little bit on my deadlifts. If you recall, I've been doing you know, some elevated pulls, kind of going heavy, and some heavy shrugs, which also is basically the same movement and all that stuff. So I've been kind of working, you know, to try to keep or get better in some cases these other two lifts, my squat and my deadlift. So wow, I'm really happy about that. And yeah, technically speaking, I should have put a 5-pound plate on there and got a new PR. Should I do that now? We're doing this live, guys, right now. Let's put a 5 on each side. Live as we are right now. Live as we can be. $510. Oh, brother. What just happened out of nowhere? I'm closing my video, guys. I get hyped up. Woo! And I get a new PR. What the heck? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's not just a 5-pound difference. That's a 10-pound difference. I'm amazing. No, I'm not amazing, but I'm amazing to myself right this second. What the heck? There you go. That's how you close out a video, guys. If that does not inspire you to do better in the gym, I don't know what will. That's how you freaking do it right there, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your incredible host. And don't forget, get up, get out, get rad. Do it to it. Never stop believing in yourself. Never put limits on yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're shortchanging yourself. We'll see y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!